Did you know that you can learn how to play the drums without a drum set? Well, not only can you, it might be the most effective way to do it. My name is Tyler Ryan, and I've been a drummer for over 20 years, including time as a performer, a student, and a teacher. I've had the privilege of learning from some of the best drummers in the world, and I've played with musicians that have worked with bands like the Rolling Stones, Tower of Power, and James Brown. And today, I'm so excited to announce the release of my Drum Anywhere course for free. In just 15 minutes a day for 7 days, you'll be playing along to your favorite songs, no matter where you are, how rhythmically challenged you may be, and without needing a drum set. Now you might be wondering, how's that even possible? And why anybody that wants to learn how to play the drums should do it without the drums. Well, I used to think the same thing, but in the 7 years that I've spent teaching private lessons and in talking to hundreds of people that want to learn the drums, here's what I've heard over and over again. Tyler, drum sets are so expensive, I just can't afford one. Drum sets are so loud. I don't want to bother my parents, my brother, my sister, my grandparents, our neighbors. I don't want to disrupt the household. I live in an apartment, and my landlord won't let me get a drum set because he says I'll bother the entire building. After hearing these things over and over again, I finally had to say, you're right. Drum sets are expensive. They are loud. And there are so many situations where they simply don't work. And when someone gets turned away from being a drummer for one of those reasons, it absolutely crushes me, because that person could have become an amazing drummer and brought so much joy to people's lives through the power of rhythm. And those reasons are artificial barriers. You don't need a drum set to learn how to play the drums, so if you've been turned away from playing the drums for one of those reasons, it's not your fault. The music world has painted this image that playing the drums means playing a drum set. And if you look up how to play the drums on YouTube, you'll see video after video of a person sitting behind a drum set showing you how to play the drums. So why would you think there was any other way? Well, I could only see so many of my students be turned away from the drums before I finally decided enough is enough. I needed to develop a system that would allow people to learn the drums without needing an expensive drum set, because no one should be deprived the opportunity to become a drummer. And in developing this system, I discovered that you're better off starting without a drum set. So in Drum Anywhere, you're going to be learning how to play the drums using just your body. And you'll be playing along to music from day one. Practicing just 15 minutes a day for a week, you'll be playing along to your favorite songs and 90% of the songs that exist today. You'll be playing the drums anywhere and everywhere, no matter what you have and no matter what's around you. Before I knew my personal drum teacher, he used this system for years in schools and with his private students, and had over a 90% success rate teaching the fundamentals of drumming, which is just unheard of in the drum teaching world. Now just imagine that in a few short weeks, you'll be playing grooves that make people move. You'll be playing along to your favorite songs. You'll be enjoying and appreciating music like never before. You'll have better coordination, you'll become a better dancer. You'll become better at playing other musical instruments. And most importantly, you'll be giving the gift of dance through the power of rhythm. And you can access the free Drum Anywhere course by just filling out this form to my left right here. So can you really become an effective drummer using just your body? You can, and here's why. The fundamentals of rhythm come from your body. They don't come from any piece of external equipment. They don't come from sticks, and they certainly don't come from drums. All you need are your hands and your feet. And here's the thing you probably don't realize. There are drums all around you. You just don't know it yet. That chair you're sitting in right now, drum. The couch in your living room, drum. Dining room table, drum. Park bench, drum. Painter's buckets, drums. How about the ground? Fantastic drum. And it's everywhere. Once you build a rhythmic foundation in your body, you can use it anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are, what you have, or what's around you. You truly can drum anywhere. Now for the people that are fortunate enough to get a drum set, to take private lessons, here's what happens all the time. After 1 or 2 months, they stop playing the drums because they're overwhelmed, confused, and frustrated. They spend hours working on technique and positioning, how to hold the sticks, how to use the foot pedal properly, how high to set their seat, where to position the drums. And after a few weeks, they can barely hold the sticks properly, and they're struggling to play their first groove. That's boring, that's tedious, and that's frustrating. And I don't want that for you. You just want to play the drums and play music. The problem with the traditional approach is that it puts the focus in the wrong place. You're thinking about your hands, fingers, feet, how high to put your drum. You're thinking about everything except the rhythm. And the rhythm is what matters. If you feel like you don't have rhythm, you just haven't been shown where it is yet. And it's in your body. And that's why I created Drum Anywhere, to show you how to play the drums using your body, which is with you all the time, isn't it? Now, the reality that most drummers don't realize for 6 months, something that I want to share with you right now. Playing a drum set is inconvenient. It is. I've been playing the drums for a long time, and it's still inconvenient. I want you to imagine this. Imagine you're on a camping trip with your family. Imagine you're at a beach bonfire with your friends. Imagine you're at a party at your friend's apartment, and a jam session breaks out. Someone brought an acoustic guitar, and people are starting to sing. Are you gonna have a drum set with you then? And even if you knew about it in advance, are you really gonna spend 15 minutes tearing down your drum set, filling your car to capacity, spend 15 minutes unloading it and setting it up in the woods, on the beach, at your friend's apartment? Even if you did that, you'd be too loud, you'd be overpowering, and the jam session would fall apart. The reality is that for most people, playing a drum set doesn't make sense most of the time. So you need to know how to play the drums no matter where you are, no matter what you have, and no matter what's around you. And learning the drums doesn't have to be hard. It's not supposed to be hard. What's hard is going the traditional route. Getting a drum set, getting private lessons, and spending hours on technique. That's hard. Building a rhythmic foundation using your body, that's easy, because you already have rhythm inside you. You just need to be shown how to use it. And I'll show you in just 15 minutes a day. But the funny thing is, once you finish Drum Anywhere in just a couple weeks, I could sit you down on a drum set and you'd be able to play no problem. And that's because you put rhythm first. So if you're ready to become an Anywhere drummer, just enter your name and email in this form to the left, and you'll get free lifetime access to Drum Anywhere. Now, I usually teach this material to my private students over the course of a month for a total of about $400. So giving this away for free is tough business. But I'm on a mission to help thousands of people all around the world learn how to play the drums without needing an expensive drum set, and tear down all the artificial barriers that have stopped people like you in the past. Now, the Drum Anywhere community is growing fast. Costs are going up, and I'm not sure how long I can keep this offer available. That's why all I ask is that you help me out with a one-time hosting fee of $4.95 to keep the site and the videos up and running. There's no catch, and there's no hidden charges. I have invested thousands of hours and thousands of dollars to my practicing and my own drumming education to learn what was required to create Drum Anywhere. And it is the fastest, most effective system that I know to learn how to play the drums. So if you're ready to become an Anywhere drummer, if you want to play grooves that make people move, if you want to play the drums no matter where you are, what's around you, what you have, or who you're with, if you want to give the gift of dance through the power of rhythm, then you're in the right place. I know I can give you the help that you need. I know what it's like to be in your position, and I've helped hundreds of people who are in the exact same position that you are right now. So join Drum Anywhere, or at least read the page below and give it a try. Let's share the power of rhythm with the world. I'm Tyler Ryan, and I'll see you soon.